so much good times that it's even 10:04 a.m. by God. March 6th, 20 of the 24. And we're back for more of The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky FC for the PC, and this stream is brought to you by the number 31. Because that's how many farts Stephen Hasty has cracked today so far. It's kind of a lot, really, if you think about it. But I digress. Always digressing. Every day. Okay. So what do we got going on around here? We got a dude here. Orvid! Of course, this guy appears in later games as well. What's the deal with everything being in short supply around here? Damn it. Somehow I'm gonna have to dig up a grade A product before I head to my next business deal. So of course he's all about like finding ingredients and such. We'll be seeing more of him later. It looks like the Lin just arrived at the landing port. Here the products I ordered from Bose have come, so I've got to go pick them up. Cool. We don't have much money. Do 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 do. Da na 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 na. Renon's a hard worker and a good son. Heh, that's a movie. But as a parent, I'd like him to take a wife and set my mind at ease. Stephen Hasty style. It's Stephen Hasty. Do 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 do. Alright, see what's going on around here. I believe we got some jobs we can do now. It looks like the airliner bound for the Royal City from Bose arrived. But since we've got nothing coming in, we'll be able to focus on work here in the shop. Cool. 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 We need to get some Sabbath. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, Lancer's doing quite well. Is that you, Estelle and Joshua? Could you not bother me while I'm working? But I guess you're old enough that I don't have to tell you that, huh? And your bracers, too. Now that's something else. I've changed my mind about you kids. Okay. You say so. Do-do-do-do-do. It's Charles. Crap! I wonder where the darn thing went. I've checked every place I could think of. So I think one of the jobs involves him, but we gotta go and accept it at the guild first. Told you to keep him in mind. You should have listened. Have you ever heard anything from your father about when he was in the military? No, he almost never talks about anything before he became a bracer. Although he's often told me about my mom. How about you, Joshua? Have you heard anything from Dad? No, that goes for me as well. Even if I ask, he always finds some way to evade the subject. Yeah, he does that, doesn't he? I see. At any rate, Liberl is at peace. And there's nothing I want more than to have Uni live in a time of peace. Uni style. Alright, good time. Gushers. Gushers. Midnight come and me want to go home. I was just thinking about this as I was out shopping, but it seems like there are a lot less quality vegetables now than there used to be. That sucks. I wonder if it was just my imagination. You gotta love Gushers, by law. I always liked the cherry flavor. If my lower back hadn't given me all this trouble, I'd still be working in the forest. It's too bad that my body aches as bad as it does at this age. I still want to get out there and work. I feel a bit insecure about my daughter's husband working out there alone. That's a shame. It's Chrono Cross. Do 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 do. My husband who manages the mine works so hard, so I need to work hard too. When I think about things in this way, strangely, I don't feel lonely that we're apart. I guess this is just another way of showing each other our love. There you go. Butt day style. I'm gonna start going to Sunday school soon. I wonder if school is fun. Okay. Hey, where did Cassius take off to? He's gone away on business and won't be back for a while. One time when a student berated another student for taking their gushers. Is that so? Huh. Cassius was the one who I was most focused on. That's too bad. Claire. I think that even if Cassius dressed in normal attire, he'd still shine as an adult male. By changing his style, he'd express himself as a characteristic beau, aside from the typical Joe. Yeah, that rhymed. Beau Joe. There's no doubt he'd be popular on a whole new level, too. Claire, how old are you again? She's a precocious one, isn't she? Indeed she is. Aw, with Cassius gone, there's not much to talk about. That's too bad. Talk about style. Do-do-do-do. Luke took off today in a big rush. I wonder if he's really learned his lesson from last time. Cheech and Rush style. Hey, Lancer went live. Yesterday, my husband, Pat, and I managed to hold a conversation together. My husband gave Pat a good scolding, and, well, Pat's always been a reasonable child, so he saw the error of his ways. I can find you, smart guy. I wonder if it was a great opportunity for all of us. I was shocked when I heard the news that Pat had gone to the Esmelis Tower. He's an obedient kid, but like any child, it seems he has a strong sense of curiosity. It's not a bad thing, but I sure scolded him something fierce over it this time. Something fierce. It certainly is not. Unbelievable. I came all the way here just to find that I wasted all this time for nothing. I can't find any buyers, and the shops are bigger cheapskates than I thought they'd be. I guess it's safe to say that backwater places will always be backwater places. This lady is really making me angry. Huh? And who are you supposed to be? Then again, I really don't care who you are. I'll give you a deal, so how about you buy something? What? It comes from Romeo's Adventure. Will one of these wood carvings work for you? You won't find fine workmanship like this outside the Calvard Republic. Pat is a smart guy that got lost. What? Calvard? Sounds familiar. Is that some famous store or something? Woo! The Calvard Republic is the country to the east of the Liberal Kingdom. I knew that. So Calvard-made folkcraft items are what you're selling, huh? I'm sure you'd find a lot more people willing to take them off your hands if you went to the Royal City. You think so? I really thought someplace in the boonies like this would be a taker on these, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe. Danger! Danger! Anger meter rising. Oh well. I guess I'll try heading to Grand Cell sooner rather than later. Then again, what is my son Charles up to? He's looking for something. Just when I thought I could get some help off of him, he ups and wanders off. That's too bad. Oh well, maybe I'll try heading to Grand Cell. Then again, my idiot son sure hasn't been any help. Just when I think he's starting to help, he disappears somewhere. Well, that's a fine how do you do. They're still taking a nap. That's disgusting. Abenbar. Well, we certainly were lucky this time. Who'd have thought they'd discover a new lode while we were discussing business? Coming here was much better than listening to the worthless talk of merchants from the Empire. Right, Simon? What about it, Simon? Even though she's just being fictitious, she's still completely right about Roland's resources. He has a very good eye for all kinds of commodities. So you finally taken your first step as bracers, huh? You heard incorrectly. Your names are already being mentioned among the customers. Really? Roland may be in the country, but we've got some famous people here like Cassius and Shara. Now I just wonder how you're gonna break into the big leagues. Oh, come on, Elisa. Please don't put so much pressure on me. Big league style. Wishing you the best of luck. Trent's not here for once. What a jerk. The chef suddenly said something about changing his supplier. I wonder what's going on. I don't know, man. I guess we could buy the flowery soda to get the recipe. Might as well. Soon enough, we'll get a certain recipe that'll pretty much give us infinite money, more or less. Flowery soda. Learned recipe for flowery soda. Flowery soda. Takes a bear claw and 2 maple sugar. Neither of which we have. A healthy soda flavored with the astringency of herbs. Heals 250 HP and cures poison. Who knew soda could do that? The vegetables from the Purzel farm haven't come in as scheduled. I think Purzel farm is where we're going to be going here pretty soon. I wonder what could have happened. I believe that's one of the jobs that we're going to be taking on. Stephen Hasty style. We received a message from the Purzel farm saying they wouldn't be able to ship vegetables for a while. I wonder what could have happened up at the farm. I guess we'll have to make immediate arrangements with another supplier. That's a shame. A damn shame. Public shaming. What the hell? It looks like lasagna. Stouffer style. Speaking of Pat, Luke, let it up a little. Feels like all I can do is run away. I am Cassius Bright. Turn and fight, you cowardly monsters. Meh. Paddington. Let's see, how about I get to work on my inspections and maintenance? This tower is the symbol of Roland, its history, and it is my pride and joy. Cool. Clock tower style. We should stream the Clock Tower games sometime. That would be funny. Hotel Roland. Things have settled down here at the front desk. We get a lot of guests coming in and out of here when the airliners are landing and departing. Apparently so. Thing I kind of want to do. Do 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 do. There we go. You're still here.
Let's see. First, I'll need to make an appointment with the mayor.
You heard correctly. One news parody when a newscaster talks about how Stouffer's dinner packs come with instructions on how to not kill oneself. Cigaro. We're on a pilgrimage to see chapels from each region of this beautiful kingdom. The airliner just arrived in Roland. Cool. Edel. A different Edel. Not the same Edel from Thor's. Yes, yes, yes. I came along with my husband, fully intending to shop till I drop. The air in Roland is so fresh, and the city itself is peaceful and calming. Taco Bell style. Please bless the mayor and his wife so they may live in good health. Okay. Estelle and Joshua, I heard that you both joined the guild. I am sure that aside from your aspirations and expectations, that there is some tension and anxiety. I sense that Estelle has a different kind of anxiety. Uh-oh. Huh? I think you must be mistaken. The absence of a parent would cause anyone to feel uncertain. However, we as humans have the strength to overcome such adversity. Think of these trials as a gift from the goddess and work hard to overcome them. Don't tell me what to do. I'll try. Settle down, dude. It's gonna be alright, I promise. Aren't you Estelle? I've heard many things about you from Father Divine. Like what kinds of things? Oh, just stories about when you were in Sunday school and such. It seems you were a pool expert at sleeping in class, being late, skipping school, and generally just causing trouble. Whew! But despite all these things, it looks like Father Divine was quite fond of you as a student. You really think so? Good times. Father Divine style. Not quite Archbishop Aralda, but it'll have to do for now. The Missus. Our son is working as a teacher at the Genus Royal Academy. We'll be going there later. The house has felt quite spacious since he left. But it's at times like these when I feel a little lonely. Cool.
I heard that a new lode was discovered at the Mulga mine to the north of here. And it seems that it's a pretty promising deposit as well. This is definitely good news for the mine.
Minor dick, even. Alrighty then. go back down to the sewer. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. How you doing, sir? Hey there, how are our first-year bracers doing? So Cassius is going to be out for a while, huh? Yes, we just saw him off at the landing port. You sure managed to hear about it rather quickly, though. Haha, well... Back in the day, Cassius used to leave Estelle with us while he was away. But after you came here, he started having to keep an eye on things. I didn't know that. Estelle gets surprisingly lonely when no one is around. Well, whenever we had her over, she was as quiet as a cat among strangers. Ah, don't say stuff like that. I am not. After about 2 or 3 years, 2 or 3 days here, though, she'd eat, sleep, and play like it was her own house. I can imagine that. You're both pretty lonely without Cassius around, right? The two of you are always welcome to come visit and spend the night. There's no need to hesitate either. Stella would love to see you. Oh. Stella style. Well, how are you two doing today? Cassius is going to be gone for a while, right? Yeah, that's right. If you need anything, please know you're welcome to come ask for help. We're not strangers or new acquaintances, you know. Don't hesitate if you need anything, or I'll be really angry. Thanks for the reminder. Good times. Alright, time to go accept some new jobs. Job style.
Oh, good morning, Estelle and Joshua. Has your father already left?
Yup, just barely. That's why we came here to find out about the jobs he left for us.
Sure. There are a total of 3 jobs I have lined up for you. For the first one, I'd like you to head out to the farm west of here.
The farm west of here? Isn't that where Tio lives?
Tio? I seem to have heard that name somewhere before.
Tio Purcell. She was one of our classmates at Sunday school.
Different Tio from Crossbow.
She's also the Purcell farm owner's daughter.
Oh, really? It's actually the Purcell farm that put in a request for someone to exterminate some monsters.
Are they really having problems like that?
Fortunately, nobody has been hurt, but the owner and his family are upset over their fields being destroyed by the creatures.
That's a shame.
Therefore, the guild received an extermination request.
I never would have expected something like that to happen. Okay, we'll head out there right now.
Here, take this with you.
Guild referral.
This document certifies that you were dispatched by the guild. Please give it to the owner of the farm.
We already know Tio's father pretty well, so I don't think this'll be necessary. But we'll take it just in case.
Good times.
The first job I'm going to have you do is a monster extermination at the Purcell farm. The farm can be reached by heading south at the break along the Milch Main Road.
The Milch Main Road, even.
Good luck.
Guild referral. A referral from the guild addressed to the owner of the Purcell farm. You know what I'm talking about? Plus there's 2 optional jobs. Find the shiny rock. Client Charles. 30 Mira. Difficulty easy. I'd like someone to find my shiny rock. Please speak to me directly for details. I think I might have dropped it behind the Melder's Orbital Factory. And Milch Main Road Monster. From the Bracer Guild, 600 Mira, difficulty low. Ferocious monster known as a pine plant has been spotted roving the Milch Main Road. Bracers from this branch are requested to deal with this threat immediately. Immediately style, even. Immediately. So we want to go talk to Charles. You know, because he's a cool person. Who we saw over here.
This is really weird. Where could it have gone?
Oh. Don't ask me, hee hee hee.
Oh. Excuse me, but can I ask you something? You didn't see a shiny rock around here anywhere, did you?
Huh? A shiny rock?
Yeah, that's right. One that sparkles. You didn't see a rock like that lying around anywhere, did you?
Are you saying you lost something? I don't recall seeing anything like that. Do you know where you might have dropped it?
My mom was calling for me, so I ran over to the general goods store where she was.
Oh.
I know I had it in my hand at the time, but when I came back here, it was gone.
When you say general goods store, you mean Mr. Renon's store, right? Did you look in front of his store?
Obviously, that's the first place I looked. You don't need to treat me like a kid, you know.
My, aren't you a charmer?
Well, I already asked the Bracer Guild to help find it, so I'm sure it'll show up sooner or later. If you do happen to come across it, give me a holler straight away.
Holla, holla, holla!
I'll probably be around.
So, what we want to do is go in front of the general store here. Check this dealio.
Huh.
What's the matter?
I wonder what that is. There's something shining down there through the sewer grate.
You're right. It looks like something must have fallen through.
The sewers?
Don't tell me you forgot about the sewers already.
Nah.
You know, that smelly, monster-infested place we were in not that long ago?
Oh, right! Those sewers!
We went there during our practical training, right? The entrance to the sewers should be just behind the chapel.
Practical jokers, even.
If you're so interested in what's down there, then how about we check it out a little later?
Sure, let's do that.
How about we check it out right now, you punk? Oh, don't leave! What are you doing? Oh my god, you're screwing me! You're screwing me so hard. Enter the sewers. Enter the Capsule X. Well, we can fight some enemies here. Mainly for the set bits, since these guys aren't going to give crap for experience at this point.
Alright, we're good to go.
One experience. Woo! Basically, if you're getting one experience from enemies, that means you're over-leveled for that area. That's pretty much what that means. Juicy Bone, Curative Horn. Primitive Strike. Firebolt, even.
Alright, we're good to go.
We are good to go. You're so good to go. Like, it's almost disgusting. There's what we're looking for. Da 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 bum ba-da-dum 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 ba-da-dum. It did 0 damage. What a loser. I'll tell you what. It's disgusting, is what it is. They can't hurt us. That's funny. Agua Bleed. Go bleed. Do 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 do. Do do do. Fireball! Or bolt. Either way.
Alright, we're good to go.
Do 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 do. That gave 3 experience at least. That's something. Crisp onion. Found quartz fragment.
I see now. The thing we saw shining through the sewer grate was this.
Seems like it. A quartz fragment, huh? Now we know why it was shining so much.
The way it sparkles is so beautiful. This is made of septium too, right?
Loosely speaking, yes. But let's talk about it later. This isn't really the place to have a leisurely chat.
I guess you're right. No normal person would want to stay here any longer than they had to.
Again, we won't be getting into this door for a long time. Fun fact. Quartz fragment. A broken piece of quartz. It glows just like a non-functional piece of sepith. Yeah, let's discard it. I'm not sure if it would actually let you discard it. Of course, if you did, it would probably be an automatic job fail. I imagine. Soul Blur! Pop! Airstrazyke! We got CPE. Time to blur your soul, sir.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Ooh, there's some wind sap. 2 crisp onions. And we go ahead and recharge our EP. Might as well. Alright, let's go talk to Mr. Charles Xavier.
Hey! Is that rock...
Could it be that this is the rock that you've been looking for?
Could be. Ill bastard. Hand it over quartz fragment.
Yep, this is the one. My shiny rock. Why is it all dirty like this?
Hey, don't you have something else to say before you complain?
John style.
You guys are bracers, right? I've already paid your money to the guild. Therefore, I think I have the right to complain.
Well.
That's not the problem here.
Calm down, Estelle. He's just a kid.
I know that, but...
This quartz is what you were looking for, right?
Yeah, that's the one. This rock is really quartz? You mean the same kind of quartz that's in an orbment?
Yep, it's the same kind of quartz made of sepith. It's chipped, so it doesn't function anymore.
That's too bad.
I see. So this rock belonged to an orbment.
What's wrong? You seem a bit out of it.
Who, me?
Who, me?
Oh, it's nothing. I'm glad you found it. I guess that's about it then. Oh, that reminds me. I almost forgot. Here, take these.
I'm gonna get 5 drill meatballs. Real meatballs.
My mom gives them to me and tells me they're healthy, but they're kind of bitter, so I can't stand them. Anyway, I appreciate what you did for me today.
Seriously, what a cheeky little kid.
Cheeky style.
I'm sure it's a difficult age for him. But I wonder why he was searching for that quartz.
What do you mean? Now that you mention it, it does seem a little strange. But oh well, everyone has something they think is important.
Truer words couldn't be spoken. Perhaps that kid has an interest in ornaments.
I, for one, don't see what's so interesting about those overly complex gadgets. My brain just goes numb thinking about them.
Except for the fact that you'll have to get used to them sooner or later. You won't be able to fulfill your job as a bracer if you can't use one.
All right. I'll try and learn.
Quest find the shiny rock completed. Yeah. So we got drill meatballs. You can go ahead and use one to learn the recipe. Basically. Grill meatball. Takes a curative horn and a marbled steak. A nourishing meatball uses curative horn powder for flavor. Heals 120 HP and strength up by 5%. Not a bad thing to have. Alright. Got that one completed. Charles says he's looking for a shiny rock he dropped somewhere. He says he dropped it outside Mr. Renon's shop, but when he looked for it there, he didn't find it. Something shiny seems to have fallen through the sewer grate. That means it's probably lying down in the sewer below. The entrance to the sewer should be just behind the chapel. Found a quartz fragment. It looks like this is the shiny thing we saw through the grate. Return the item to Charles. Charles style. And we can go and report this. $30 Mira and 2 BP.
Good work. It seems like you completed your objective without any trouble. If you finish any other jobs, please come back and report again.
Cool. Alright. So we want to head out this way.